Hey, wait, está caliente. Ah, yeah, there it is. Ahora sí. Welcome back to The Morning Drop. Hey guys, Alejo here, and I'm sure you know the housing market is no joke. But it's not just a rumor or people's opinion, it's a fact. And the recent article on the amount of young adults currently living with their parents is proof. Well, at least a part of it. According to Fortune, numbers provided by the Federal Reserve reported that 49% under the age of 30 lived with a parent in 2025. And just to put that into perspective, that number is up 12% from 2019. And while depending on who you ask, some might feel that the reason is that these young folks don't want to work these days. But that's not entirely the case. About 70% of a specific age group is employed. So, owning a home is just a purchase that seems less and less attainable. Actually, according to Realtor.com, the median national home prices are up 34% compared to pre-pandemic levels. So, the housing options just aren't as vast as back in the day, and in turn, some people are renting or living with their parents. And hey, I don't knock it. At this point in my life, I'm married and have a kid, but if I didn't, or times get tough, or whatever the reason is, I am definitely moving back in with mom and dad. Because I'd rather help them with the bills versus paying close to $2,000 for a studio apartment in the LA area. But hey, what do you think about this? Is it still your dream to one day purchase a home? Or are you going to be kicking it with mom and dad while you can?
Familia Me Too, it's Daniela. 2 Latino fathers were fatally shot in encounters with ICE agents during traffic stops just days apart. To understand this debate over traffic stops in America, we do have to go back to 1968. That's the year the Supreme Court ruled in Terry versus Ohio that police could stop and briefly frisk someone if they had reasonable suspicion based on specific facts. And over time, the practice was implemented in ways that disproportionately targeted Black and Latino communities. Today, after 2 fatal ICE encounters in the past week, President Trump is standing firmly behind the tactic, writing, "We cannot give up on one of ICE's most important and effective crime-fighting tools, the traffic stop," he wrote in all caps. But behind this debate are 2 families. Lorenzo Salgado Araujo, a father of 3 from Houston, and Juan Sebastián Durán Guerrero, a Colombian father living in Maine, were both killed during ICE traffic stop encounters just days apart. According to federal officials, neither were the primary target of the operation. Durán Guerrero was actually legally authorized to work in the United States, while Salgado Araujo's family says that he had spent decades building a life in the U.S. and was working toward legal status like many others in this country. While ICE traffic stops and Terry stops are not legally the same, they do raise a similar question. How much suspicion is enough before the government can stop you? And how do we make sure that power isn't used in ways that fall hardest on certain communities?
Hey fam, this is Joel. You know that feeling when you're out with friends listening to live music and the biggest thing on your mind is what song is coming up next? That is exactly how an ordinary night turned into a nightmare earlier this week in Bangkok. A massive fire tore through a packed music venue, killing over 33 people and leaving dozens more injured. Witnesses say that the flames spread in a matter of minutes, filling the club with thick smoke and leaving many people with very little time to escape. Officials are still investigating what caused the fire, but earlier reports point to a possible electrical malfunction. They're also looking into whether the building had enough emergency exits and if safety regulations were being followed. Sadly, the victims were members of the house band, employees, and customers. As tragic as this story is, it's also a reminder of why safety matters. Building codes, emergency exits, and routine inspections may seem unnecessary, but they're the very things that can save lives. And whether you're at a club, a concert, a music festival, or even a bar, always take a second to notice where the exits are and stay aware of your surroundings. Even when you're having fun and have had a few too many drinks, that awareness can make a critical difference in an emergency. Our hearts are with everyone affected by this tragedy in Thailand.